Arana. Arana. Arana.
Your melon looks so big with that thing on.
Dude, remember Little Giants?
I can't see with this thing on!
Can you explain why you put me on a leash?
You were on a leash for only like one festival.
Was this also
This is
close in time to when I had gotten lost at the county
Yes,
fair?
because we were scared to death you were going to run off with the carnies.
I always wanted to be a circus clown.
What kind of leash was it?
It was a harness.
Arana. 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 Ooh, hamstrings aren't too bad. Oh, don't speak too soon there, bud. Fire up, fire up! That didn't tire y'all out. Ever been on TV? Say hi to mom. Say hi to mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, mom. Hey, how about it, boys? Let's go, huh? Be great. Let's go. You like the headbutt or you hate the headbutt? I love it. Oh, yeah, he loves it. I wanted to run that corner so bad right there.
Your melon looks so big with that thing on.
Dude.
I can't see with this thing on!
Stay in contact, baby. You already know. You need anything, bro. You already know.
Can you explain why you put me on a leash?
You were on a leash for only like one festival.
The 92%ers really enjoyed us talking about Cedar Point as kids,
Oh, that was a blast.
and me being on a leash growing up.
Was this also
This is when
close in time to when I had gotten lost at the county
Yes,
fair?
because we were scared to death you were going to run off with the carnies.
I always wanted to be a circus clown.
Plus, I couldn't lift you.
Well, Mom, you told me if you get lost, go right here.
And I was scared to death because you would just run off. I couldn't catch you, Trav. You were so fast. You were little. We couldn't find you. You would dip in and out of cars. And I'm like, I can't have you dying.
In my mind,
Yeah.
I'm like, I can run off.
You started walking at 8 months and you were just a terror.
I was just flanking.
What kind of leash was it?
It was a harness. It was a harness on over his shoulders and around his.
The hardest you pulled, the more like choked her or something.
Oh, it was the choke harness.
I could
Chest.
just see me just cotton candy in my hand, just blue mouth and just getting choked. Just
The news Bennifer is no more wasn't exactly a shock. There have been signs of trouble for months. Jennifer picked a specific date to file divorce papers, the couple's second wedding anniversary. Jennifer Lopez wanted to work things out, but Ben Affleck did not.
We've known from sources that Ben and Jen have been struggling in their marriage.
Ben and Jen had been living apart for months. Last month, Ben bought the $20 million bachelor pad behind me here in Los Angeles.
An attorney? Without an attorney?
And no prenup.
Right.
And on their wedding anniversary.
And on their wedding anniversary.
Jen is also in LA, but has spent most of her summer in New York.
You gotta love yourself. You gotta love, like I was on that journey of trying to figure out what it was to love yourself.
Jen loves being in love. Jen told him he was the love of her life and they would be together forever, but said, quote,
True love in my life again. Until I figured that piece out. That is the most important piece.
that was 3 husbands and 5 engagements ago. There's actually been 4 marriages and 6 engagements.
I was really inspired by this experience, which is how artists do their work. They get inspired, their personal life, it moves you. I know as a writer, a director,
I don't think he's very comfortable with me doing all of this. But he loves me, he knows I'm an artist, and he's gonna support me in every way he can.
Prenup. They're married for 2 years. Whatever they earned or acquired during marriage, to the extent that it's still around, would have to be divided equally.
She's looking for love, she wants love, and she goes for it. Made me sad to hear this. But listen, I love that she goes for love. She's made no secret of the fact.
After months of speculation, the pair are calling it quits. The singer filing for divorce after 2 years of marriage.
The timing, sending a real statement.
They've just created a lot of trouble for themselves. In fact, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck don't have a prenuptial agreement. And even though it's only 2 years, they've each made a significant amount of money in these last 2 years.
Agreed more when before.
We're technically still married.
Wow, so technically while we were married, we did agree at some point.
Yes.
You know, it's a decision that we made jointly.
Infidelity.
No, absolutely not. Nothing sensationalistic.
It was the flight attendant.
It was the flight attendant. It was the pilot. I heard something like that happens. It's laughable. We were laughing. We're like, wow, we've been friends for years. Jada, Jennifer, and me, him for years.